All right, everybody, welcome to another exciting day of trading with the Vamp. All right, wow, what a great day. Nothing better than, when you can nail a target so perfectly. It's always a good feeling to do, to do a good job. And, wow. Expected that, didn't expect quite that. When I was looking at this, I expected this to come down, do something a little more like this for this double touch. I did miss. I mean, my arrows were a little bit lower, so I will take that. Give me like a, you know, uh, 85 90%, 95%. Maybe I was off just a little bit. I figured come down just a little deeper here into this support right here and tack this out. And we did not. Okay. So we definitely did not. Wow, what a great day trading. Let's take a look and see what we've got here. So I do have to say I am, a little bit, um, I'm not feeling this. I don't like this structure here. I'm not feeling this pump. So if you guys looked, so I had us coming right back up to this line right here, right? Because this is where our resistance is. Our resistance line is right there. You can see it. It's buried in there. I know I got a lot of damn lines. But there's our resistance line. I mean, we came all the way back up to it. We were really close. Like I said, I did expect this to play out in a longer time frame. We did just start a new candle. Let's go over and peek and see what, I'm going to rip this off here. All right, let's go over and peek and see what our daily candle is, seeing what we can figure out from this. Wow. Super tough trading spot right here, to say the least, right? I'm not exactly thrilled. I don't see the best trade setups here. I still have, now we have moved a little bit lower, 84.30. Here's all your resistance up here. Your 200-day is coming down. You do have your resistance set by the indicator up a little bit higher at 8,500. And I've always said this is a mean area to break right here. There it is. This is a tough trading area. Here's your resistance. It says right here your 200 and your 30 MA on the weekly. We're going to bring up, let's pull this down. So this is just an extreme. So you've got, look at this candle was a great bearish candle 2 days ago. We did fall out on it. So you get the spinning top, which is a reversal candle or a pending reversal candle. We did fall out. We did rally. We are sitting right here on the right here on top of the 7 on the daily chart. I'm not. Guys, if we have one more run up, I'm not really that. I'm just not that hype on going up too high. I know a lot of people are thinking we're going to go up to 9,900, 10,000. I don't see it. I have a limited expectation for breaking out of this right here. Right? I've had this up here. I still think we make a double top. This has been up here for at least let's see, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 days, if not 6 days. So this has been up here saying, hey, I think we at least come up here and give this another run at it. I still think it's possible. We still have one more little push up. Can it break out over this? Can we get up here and poke 8,500? I think so. If we did, we would run out of steam really, really quick, right? Look at this cross. Look at this. Cross, cross. It's about to cross again. This is our 128 day. This is my bull bear line. So this is bullish here. All right, so this is bullish above the 128. So I am bullish above the 128. I am concerned, though, that I see this as flagging. I mean, we're kind of flagging out here. So I see that I'm not feeling the FOMO here, right? I'm just not. I think we have one more push up here, and then that's it. But you got to be really, really careful trading here, because all this is just going to wipe out a bunch of stop losses, you know, of a lot of people. And you just got to, this is a tough trade zone. Like, honestly, what I'm looking at here, listen, I've been in shorts since here. I just showed you guys, I posted it up. I think I'm 45% on one of my trades on a 3x trade, which is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So that was up here when I took those trades. I've been sitting in them. Anything versus BTC has just been getting ripped to shreds. So any coin versus BTC is just getting absolutely annihilated. So I still think we have one more little tug up here, but there's a lot of weakness here. This can come down again. We can play up one more time. I don't like where we're at here. I'm not feeling it. Be careful oh, and we just had an alarm go off on our RSI. All right. So we definitely have a situation to where I am not comfortable in a trade. Okay? I'm just not. Look at our 2-day here. Hanging man, bearish candle, spinning topish, bearish candle, onto this 8. Now this is a green 8 on the 2-day. Let's go over here. We're going to take it our 1-day. We came down, got a couple green numbers, posted them up on the board. Still not feeling the FOMO here. I'm not feeling a long, if that's what people are wondering. I'm feeling a long scalp play for sure. But you got to be a really, really good trader to set that up. Okay? You got to be really on top of your game here. I don't see anything. There's no help. Look, there's just no help trading any of this. There's no help here. Look, there we go. We got caught on the 2-day right there. 3-day. Now, you did get this cross right here. So you did get this cross. So this could have dumped out. There was the cross. There's always a delay on it. That's pushing us back up. That could be what pushes us up for the second top. I still feel that this is a great. I love these lower, the 730 or the 750 cross. Now you are going to have another cross that's going to happen, but it's still not for like another 5 days. So you're going to have this cross play out. It's probably 5 days away. It might be 2 more days away because this 7 moves really quickly, but we'll see how that goes. No help on the weekly, and there it is. We all know what this is, this pending doom cross right here. This is either going to be a boon or just a dagger to the heart. I will be playing this heavy. I've been telling everybody about it. I've been warning everybody about it. No matter what side the price action's on is the direction I will be going. I'm excited to get there. We're going to rip this down. Let's get ourselves down to some lower time frames here. No help. You did have a little bit of a cross there. It's breaking under it on the 6 hour. No help there. 4 hour. No help on the 4 hour here. Yeah, just, same thing. You've got a bearish cross on the 4 hour, but you have support right under it. So you can see you've got the 50 there. Listen, I wish I could I don't believe that we have a lot farther up to go. Okay, that's probably the best thing I can say. I just don't have faith that we have much farther left to go up. And I would just be I'd let everybody know you need to be very cautious here, to say the least, in any trades, both direction, because all this is going to do, this is Barting. Right, it's just Barting up here, and it's just Barton begging to it. Just come on, man. This is just all this did is this just took out all the long trades. So everybody's sitting up here going, oh yeah, this is the 1, 2, 3. This is gonna do a 1. This kind of looks like a wave 1, and then all the Elliott guys had all their waves drawn perfect. So every Elliott guy out there had a wave. This was probably wave 4. 1, 2, 3, right? A, B, C. and they were all, if you look at everybody's Elliott waves, if their charts aren't deleted by now, they were looking at this as this is a 1, wave 1, 2, this is supposed to be a 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so I mean, that plays out really simple right here. And of course, it didn't play out, right? That's pretty brutal. You know, now this did look like an ABC, ABC. And if this is now going to make an ABC, now you're going to do something super ugly to get an ABC back down here. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry. So this would create a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here, which is almost impossible to peel out of here simply because that candle was just a straight candle. All right, ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3. I mean, how do you even count that? That's just impossible to count. All right, so let's go over here. We're going to take a look at our, let's go over here. Sorry, I'm going to bring this back up to 12 hour. All right, there we go. So this was my other chart right here. I said, hey, wait for this. Watch this also. It's going to break. We were inside of this big pennant right here. We're inside this symmetrical triangle. Totally tanked out at the bottom of the triangle. It's now trying to get back up and stay inside the triangle. The only thing that can help this, like I said, is you got those crosses coming. So you do have a couple crosses coming in a couple days. If these don't hold and break down below it, more bearish and below the crosses, then there will be some trouble. So this was pretty easy. I mean, this, you know, this was an easier play right here. This is just impossible to trade. So we did have some members that we have in the VAMP. Some of our VAMP members caught this. They had their buys set low. And let's go find it. Give me a second. So, yep. So here you go. We had buys stacked. Some of our members, and they just ripped that. Just ripped it. Right now, I am telling them to be careful here. And they should probably take their profits. So I would advise you, if you were in a long and you guys got back up here, I would be advising you to take some profits out of it, set some stop losses. Just be careful right here. Let's take a look over here. Let's our bubble charts. Now, this was crazy. This RSI line came all the way down here and touched down at the bottom here. It was all the way down here. Oh my God, I think I have a picture of it too. Hold on a second. Let me see if I have. I think I do. Hold on a second. It was so crazy. It was all the way down, then it came all the way back. Hold on. And let me see if what we got. Yeah, here it is. So I did get a picture of it. Oh. Let me open this up. All right, so look at this, right? There, look at 55. See the 55 number right there? 55. This was all the way down to this bubble right here. Came all the way down to this purple bubble, right? Hit the purple bubble. I'm going to change that to purple. And it hit the purple bubble right there and just bounced off it like that was crazy. I mean, this thing pulled all the way back up. That was pretty insane. All right. Yeah, I have to say that was the first time I've seen something like that. So that was pretty crazy for me. I now have noticed, I've now learned something. Let's go over here. So I want to show you, look, how perfect these are, right? Red, purple, red, purple, red, purple, red. I mean, these lines are already here and they're playing out. Now you're looking for another bump down here, right? So you see it came up on the rejection. You're looking for another bounce. Now this can come back down here and go into this. So it's going to scoot that over there. And this also has a green line here. Remember, so we got to keep an eye out for that too. You know, you bounce off that area, you've got two separate choices that are playing out there. Okay. So you got a purple and a green. So it looks like the purple is above, the green's on the bottom. There it is right there. All right, now once you get below this, you got to really start to be careful here because there's just a no man land in here, right? This is kind of a no man land in here. You know, you have some little action right here along this line, but you got to be careful once it gets into here, gets into a little bit of no man landish. Bubble charts just calling this like a beast. And let's just take a look at this pattern that this has played out. This crazy zigzag pattern. I mean, just unbelievable. Like, this is just crazy right here. I haven't seen the likes of this. Now, this is not over yet. You know what I'm saying? This is not over yet. So, you know, you got to watch this. You got to keep an eye on this shape. I'm looking for another similar shape, and it's really hard to see one that matches it. All right, so let's pull this up. All right, and there we go. Okay. So the bubble charts are still telling me that, you know, you got to be careful. At least that one is. Okay, so let's take a look at this bubble chart now. You know, the MACD bubble chart is just absolutely amazing, right? Look at all these areas. No bounces in here. Look where it's headed. So this thing is coming down to the bounce zone. So this one is, you know, the MACD is a lagging indicator, but it is a very accurate indicator also as in the zones. So you see here, this is a whole red and green zone. So we're now past this zone, but this can flip around here. So you're on a green bubble right now. You're actually sitting on top of a green bubble. You're a little past it. Let's bring this up here. Right, there you go. So you do have a green bubble right there, all right? You are a little bit past it. If you keep coming down, you will get a bounce here. And this bounce here is kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a bounce in here to give us that second top, right? That's what I'm waiting for, okay? Look, the MACD has gone down, right? Look at how much lower the MACD is right here. So your MACD has gone down, but your price is not. And I have said this and it is on the chart, right? Going down is not bearish, right? There it is. Going down is not bearish. So the MACD continues to drop, but you see you're sitting here just going sideways. You're actually just going lateral here, right? We haven't had any major price action movement. So let me give you a warning here, okay? A warning is that it is never the top you're worried about. You're never worried about the top here. You're worried about down lower, right? So look at this here. Look at this top right here, right? Look at where this is. Look at where this fell from. This top right here, this peak fell from down here in the center. Now we're getting down here, and what happens is we come down, we find one of these purple bounce zones, right? Look down here. Watch this. Okay, so here we go. Purple area, right? So let's look at this one right here. Let's look at this one right here. So, right? So, look, purple bounce came up and fell out, right? Purple bounce came up, fell out. All these purple bounces are down here in this purple bounce area, but these purple bounces also lead to the biggest fallouts, right? So we got to be really, really careful here, you know, purple bounce up, purple bounce up. So you got to be really careful playing this out because this just shows me that we're setting up for another dump. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. And it's when you get down into these purple bounce areas that you got to be very wary. All right, so I'm going to show you this so you guys get a little bit better understanding here, right? So here's the peak, right? Here's the farthest tippy top of the dump. But look at exactly where the fall was from on this MACD chart. It's from way down low. You're never afraid up here. Don't be afraid up here. Be bullish up here. You're bullish way up here. You're bullish way down here. It's this middle line that's the scary part right now. And we are in the scary part. Okay, we are in the very scary part. Because look, there's the tippy toppy. There's where it fell. There's the tippy toppy, right? Now this one came up, you know, this is okay. But once again, this is kind of in the core here. This is not too high. This is not too low, right? Another dump right there. Look at that. See, dump, dump, dump. It all runs, all these big dumps. Look at that one. There it is. Look at that one. There it is. Look at this one. There it is. They're all down here in this area. This core area in the middle is where you need to be afraid of the big dumps. Now, does that work for the pumps also? Yeah, it does. But there's a line at the bottom. Look at the confluence. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You can see 5. It just lines up all the way across. You can see the confluence zone that lines up all the way across here. That gives you these, you know, these projectile style moons that you get. Right? When they come off of this, look, there it is, boom, to the moon. There it is, boom, to the moon. Right? Super easy to find these, right? Not really moonish, but it tried to take off. It was a good indicator that things were going to be good, right? We'll give that one, we'll chalk that one up to just an okay. And there you go, another one right there. And then boom, just takes off. You need to be afraid, all right? That's all I got to say. I would be trading fearful right now. I would be trading in a fearful manner, or a more, I would be only scalping at this point. Okay. Now, this chart tells us that we are going to get one more bounce, right? We are going to get a bounce. Now, you just have to watch if this thing comes all the way down and we hit the green band, right? See, look at all the green circles. Boom, 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 boom. Now, if you come all the way down and we hit this bottom green circle, this is going to be amazing, and you're going to get a nice big, you know, you're getting a nice action up, okay? But you have to be very careful with this also, because what happens is this is going to come down, bounce, it's going to come up, it's going to go back into this red zone. See all these reds? Right? Red zone or orange zone. See these? And it's going to come right back into the red or orange zone. And as soon as you get into the red or orange zone, it's just going to trigger a mega dump. Okay? So all I'm doing is waiting for the bounce. Right? I'm just waiting for this bounce. But I'm setting myself up to short again. The only thing that's going to change the fundamentals the only thing that's going to change the technicals on this is an actual fundamental change in Bitcoin itself. Okay, that's it. We need a fundamental change. We need, we all know we need the ETFs. All right, so we're going to bring this back up. Okay, there we go. That has always been there. All right. Where are we going next? It's probably the number one question I've been asked right now. Okay, where are we going next? This is a lot tougher setup for me because I feel that we don't have a good, I can only give you guys one home run a day, all right? My time machine and my phone call to the Illuminati, I only get one a day, okay? So it's at this point, I just feel we are weak and we are looking for a bounce on one of the bubble charts. Okay, so we're looking for a bounce on the bubble charts. These bubble charts are just money. They're just, it's easy money. They're too easy. So all we're doing is we're looking, we still could see some lower price action here, right? Another poke down before we get our last shot up. And this is the chart I would really keep my eye on right here. Keep your eye on the MACD chart. The MACD chart's should give you, you're going to see it actually start to bend. See how this is bending? This is not, see how this one is more of a vertical line? See how this kind of wavers as it goes down? So when you can actually watch, and I can tell when these lines are about to bend, right? I can tell, I can usually get a good idea when these are about to snap back up. You just got to watch them really, really well, and you'll see them. You'll actually see this line start to curve around or start to turn at a little bit of an angle, and you need to really be cognizant of that and keep an eye on that. And then when you see that start to occur, that's when you need to start hedging out your trades, okay? You say, okay, I see it. This is possible here. I need to be making some long trades, what for, what not, in order to get in and just take advantage of the MACD call. All right. Okay, and all right, man. I think that's it. This where do we go from here? All right, so let's break this down. Let me just do a quick breakdown for everybody so we can do a whole new chart. Okay, so I'm taking this off, all right, because we're going to call it a win. Gonna take this off, call it a win. I don't know how that got there. I definitely didn't put that there. This never made it down here. Oh, of course the dog is barking at something. Okay, so you see your supports right here. All right, so let's just peg out a couple of supports. We're just going to nail out some supports real quick. All right, and one thing I like to do is I like to line my supports up with my bubble charts, right? So I'll look at this support right here, and I'll say, okay, look, there's that. There's a purple. There's a purple. Here's some, you know what I'm saying? Look, so we're right on this purple line. We're right on this support line, right? See how it lines up? It just lines up perfect. So you're right here. You're trying to bounce off this line. See that? So, you know, you can just ease, it's great because you can get a perfect correlation between your supports and your bubble line supports, and you're able to do a lot more effective trading. Right? Now, so you got the next support. So here, so then this would correspond with this purple line here that we're on. This purple line right here would correspond with this next purple line down. Oh, you better not crap out on me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a piece of fucking shit. Unbelievable. My computer keeps crashing. $4,000 computer. Keeps crashing.